Originally knowing I was going to run for the MHA of Labrador West, I knew while seeking the position, I wanted to do some form of engagement with youth of the area. So my team and I decided to organize a small, informal vision of what I wanted to do, which involves 5 young adults from the area. I wanted to find out what people in this pinnacle age group thought of the region, both positive and perhaps negative. What were some of the driving factors which would allow them to return or perhaps leave? After recording and editing the event, we decided to break the video down into smaller segments. The following video is just one of those segments.
Like, I would invest in things for the kids to do because I think a big problem is that there's not enough investment in things outside of sports. So I'd invested there, and the other thing too, I would invest in something for our artistic kids. I feel like there's no spaces for them to go paint, to take a painting class.
I think I would make commercials about Montreal and emphasize
The brag about us.
I would brag.
Kelsey really wants to brag.
I want to brag about Labrador, the outside, the outdoors, everything. 250,000 could get you a top-notch set of commercials.
Yeah.
And like the fishing lodges that we have, that like people from all over the world come here. Like, it's absolutely insane that no one knows anything about Labrador.
But it always needed a partner. So it was always somebody, like a business person, who would say, I'll keep this on. And we didn't have that for a long time. And now we do. Matt Sullivan has purchased the old hospital. And he's looking at doing something similar to that. It's going to tap into, I know it's going to tap into federal funding. And I'm obviously helping them trying to fight for some provincial funding for it too. You know, what it's going to look like, I don't know fully yet, but they are, because we kind of have two things we need here. We need people like you guys, you know, to come back for, you know, good reasons. And then we need, for the first time ever, we have people older who are retiring that want to stay. So that's been our saving grace, having a partner, because that was the only reason why. Right. So hopefully that will come to fruition. When I first started, someone said to me, you're going to have to narrow down like 3 or 4 things when you knock on doors and like, people are going to ask you what your platform is. So I sat down, I wrote down 16 things. So I was like, this is not good, right? So health-wise, I'd like to see 2 to 3 mental health care beds in the hospital. Preferably a section with addiction and mental health there. That'd be like a long-term goal. The college I could talk about for an hour. Like Labrador West really should be the harbor of Montreal, especially in Eastern Canada. If you're in New Brunswick, rural New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Alberta, and you're like, you know what, I want to be an engineer in Montreal now, the first name of someone's mouth should be that was. It's complete untapped potential. And the biggest thing was getting a new college. Now that we have that, we should double down on that. I would love to see a residency here. And there's so many programs there that could be allotted to. I mean, the PCA course for elderly people, which is personal care attendant, that's only like a 1-year course. So when I ran for council, and the way they had it set up was whoever got the most votes,
Thank you.
whoever got the most votes got mayor. So I got mayor, and I don't say no to things, kind of like you guys. I loved it, because some people say you quit because you didn't like it. Well, the problem was I liked it too much, okay? Because I wanted to do it every single day, but I was torn between that and my constituents and being there for my patients. It's not a business where like I run like a shoe store where I can leave and someone else is selling shoes. I have to be there. So a patient calls me and they're with a bad knee or a bad back, and I'm not there for them. And then they call while I'm treating a patient because there's a pothole in Tamarack, and I'm not there for them. So I was constantly being torn between that. I knew eventually I wanted to do provincial, and I was on the healthcare board. I was appointed to that as well, so that's why. I was pretty much torn between those two things, to be honest with you.
So how are you going to navigate your business now and your
There won't be one.
No?
I won't be a chiropractor now. right? So that's what a lot of people don't understand. The MHA job is a full-time job. I'm going to be looking to either handing it over to somebody or doing a locum or stepping away if I get in with that. But no, I love it. That was my issue, is I liked it too much, and it was something that I seen. Preferably, I want to do for the rest of my life.
No, I was really like happy when you guys reached out to like speak to us. Like like you said, it feels like we get left out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice that you feel working in our opinion.
You guys actually have, it's sad because I don't think your age group knows it, you guys have so much power right now in the surveys to find out what would bring people back to Newfoundland. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but the population is dwindling super fast. So you guys actually have so much power right now to get your vote and to get you guys to come back and start family. It's an economic drive, and I don't think you guys know it.
No.
I really don't.